Chapter 6. Elise versus. Interior, unknown warehouse, night. Elise has tracked down the demonic figure previously shown to her by her superior, Father Luke, following close in tow. They watch as the creature hovers in the air, the natural twilight from a ceiling window catching her monstrous form as she floats boxes from one area of the two-story warehouse to the other.
"So that's higher, is it?"
whispers the gray-haired Luke, clutching the small golden crucifix around his neck.
"Yeah,"
Elise replies, crouching behind a set of boxes with Luke.
"This definitely isn't a smoke and mirrors thing."
She continues, scanning the female creature with her bracelet at a distance.
"I think I've got enough data on her. I'm sending this over now, just in case."
Luke adjusts his rounded glasses, angling them for the clearest view of the dainty monster.
"I have my things, child,"
he begins, popping the lid off of a mason jar.
"but this'll take some doing, most assuredly."
And in an instant, the female demon vanishes from Elise's field of view, coupled with a quick sound that could only be compared to audio interference, smears of red and orange briefly left in her place. The poorly lit warehouse makes it already difficult to see her.
"You're far too loud,"
the creature speaks in layered vocals, one lower pitched than the other. She reappears mere feet from the pair, her sharp skin of crimson tribal-like markings and tattered wings now clearly in view. A ball of fire ignites in her palm as she questions them.
"A priest and some kind of Kim Possible ninja. What do you both want?"
She continues, playing casually with the ball of fire as she hovers slightly above them.
"What do we want?"
Elise emphasizes, pointing a thumb to her chest and standing in confidence.
"I think that's our line."
"Oh, me?"
the demon replies.
"You know, the usual. Conflict, chaos, a mountain of the blue-collar working class on which to rest my feet, that sort of thing."
Elise secretly readies herself for a possible attack, inconspicuously fidgeting with her bracelet.
"That's a little too cliche, don't you think?"
she questions.
"I'm a demon, honey,"
she replies, growing frustrated by the second.
"What are you expecting? Character development? Motive? A sob story?"
The demon punctuates her final suggestion with the toss of the earlier conjured fireball. The ball hurls toward Elise, who counters with rapidly spinning blades unfolded from her bracelet.
"Father, go!"
she demands, tossing a thick smoke bomb for cover, her red scarf flowing barely out of view as her silhouette moves about the clouds. Luke's robed figure flees in a different direction. The hovered demon sweeps an arm and wing through the smolder, only spotting Elise through the clearing.
"Shield your friend if you want,"
the demon begins.
"You're clearly the only real obstacle here,"
she continues, clutching her lifted hands toward Elise as embers begin to surround them.
"You give me too much credit,"
Elise pants, shielding herself against the stream of flames being surged at her. The reinforced titanium alloy of Elise's spinning gadget provides suitable protection, but of course, with a limit. Elise's phone rings as stray flames spurt here and there, bouncing from the spinning blades, but not enough to catch anything ablaze.
"Not again,"
Elise says, finally deciding to answer her phone.
"What is it, honey?"
She answers with her one free hand, only moments away from the gadget yielding to the sweltering onslaught.
"I've been calling you all night. What are you doing?"
"I'm working late. I'm not supposed to be on the phone."
A second voice springs from the phone's speaker, much louder and more abrasive than the first.
"Tell her I'm out of peanut brittle,"
Dan demands as Chris obliges.
"Dan wants more peanut brittle. Where are you? What is all that noise?"
"I've got to go, Chris. My boss is lighting a fire under me. Just play with Dan until I get home. Love you, bye."
And just as Elise abruptly ends her call, the demon stops her attack in shock.
"Wait,"
she begins, squinting as if trying to catch the last trace of the face that barely vanished from Elise's screen.
"You know Chris?"
"He's my husband." "Wait, you know Chris?"
Elise fires back, her voice pitched with the same disbelief.
"Wait, so it is you,"
she continues.
"The boss that Chris ran home screaming about the other day. I knew it."
The boss's demeanor shifts from a coy and playful taunt, dissipating into visible rage as she crashes into Elise full force, sending her flying back into a pile of boxes. Elise barely rises to a limp stance.
"Okay,"
the demon starts.
"You want a sob story?"
the boss continues, her dual vocals growing deeper and more layered.
"I was mere steps from achieving my goal."
The boss plants a firm kick to Elise's side, sending her tumbling across the cemented floor, Elise exhaling audible anguish as she fumbles for the hilt of her sword.
"Then your husband showed up with that imp."
The boss blips to Elise's position, raking claws through her back as she lay speechless, the claw wounds instantly cauterized by the searing flames trailing from the demon's fingertips. Elise could only scream, even if she considered surrender.
"And the imp, Daniel. Finding him was luckier than I could have imagined. I'd actually been looking for him to turn him."
The boss grabs Elise by the throat, hauling her skyward as a ring of fire draws itself around her neck, the start of a killing spell that would not only take her body, but destroy her soul.
But he betrayed me for nothing more than his silly friendship with your idiot husband.
Elise, no longer burdened by the struggle of lifting herself from the ground, slides a concealed kunai from her sleeve and slices the boss's left eye.
Screw you!
The boss shrieks, dropping and curling back into a near fetal position as she grasps her face, Elise falling not far to the ground. The boss's skin might be akin to steel, but her golden yellow eyes are as sensitive as any pair. Elise forces her head up, coughing through the pain. Were she not wearing a thin, durable armor underneath her ninja garb, the thrashing and tumbling would certainly have crippled her.
If you think
Elise wheezes, clutching her side.
you can get Dan to give up my husband,
She stumbles to her feet, her now unsheathed sword pointing but trembling at the boss as she inches toward her.
you're barking up the wrong tree, sister. I've been trying that for years.
The boss writhes on the ground, flames blazing through the gaps of her claws as she clutches her damaged eye. She has no real reason to fear Elise, but as the boss returns to her feet, backing away, she finds herself stalling with cautious patience. The boss's demonic vocals calm.
Oh, I have many ways of dealing with Daniel.
She replies, her torn flesh rapidly stitching itself.
But I've already found the one I've truly been looking for, and believe me when I tell you, he has a more composed, calculated brutality.
The demon groups her claws, fashioning them into a single piercing force, and right for the heart, the boss lunges toward Elise, falling flat on her face as Elise's body disperses into a thick cloud that blankets the entire warehouse.
What?
The demon exclaims as she recovers her footing.
Where'd you go?
The demon's eyes scan their surroundings as stacked vocals echo ear to ear.
So, it's finally kicked in.
The voices taunt, the clouds near settling as tangible figures fade into view, 6 of them from what the boss could count.
The smoke bomb from earlier wasn't just smoke.
The boss begins swatting away the plumes.
What are you monologuing about?
She snarls.
The toxin you inhaled,
Elise replies.
blessed by holy sigils so that even you succumb to its effects. So how about you tell me,
She continues as the smog finally dissipates.
which of us is the real one?
The boss dashes blindly across the warehouse, claws slashing through air. Each strike only meets shimmering outlines that ripple and scatter.
They don't even fight back.
The demon taunts joyfully.
Of course they don't.
Elise replies, revealing her location behind the second floor railing, the last of her clones dissolving to nothingness.
This isn't some anime.
She continues.
The clones were only meant to give me just a little more time. Father, is it finished?
Elise calls, tilting her head down toward the approaching Father Luke.
Indeed.
He replies, stray moonlight glinting off the glass jar nestled in his hand.
Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
The heel of Luke's boots echo with every step as he advances, shadow peeling away from his face. The demon slowly hovers backward, careful not to make any wrong moves.
Is that? No. Why else would she bring you here?
The boss deduces in terror, realizing how foolish it was to have ignored him all this time. She tries to flee in a blink, but Luke casts a mighty throw. Not toward her. Luke knew she'd be too fast for that. But a well-planned throw toward the skylight sees the demon dropping in bone-chilling despair, droplets of holy water evaporating from her skin with a sizzle as a sharp, inhuman squeal belts from her mouth. The boss falls into a death-like slumber as the warehouse ground tremors from the sound of an approaching aircraft. The skylight window shatters, a rope cast through its opening as quasi-government operatives slide down its length.
We heard the signal.
Elise's superior begins.
Is that it over there?
He continues as the aircraft spotlight illuminates the defeated boss.
You mean the unconscious demon on the ground?
Elise sarcastically questions.
No, Don, that's not it.
Fading Dawn smirks at the sarcasm as he approaches.
Fair play.
He replies, brushing past Elise. The adrenaline from Elise's battle wears off as her claw wounds remind her of just how close to death she was. She flinches, clenching her shoulder as she nearly falls to the ground. Father Luke swiftly swoops in for the catch, his robe settling to the ground as he cradles Elise.
Are you all right, my dear? Dancing shadow it was. Yep.
Elise replies, regaining her footing.
I think my shadow danced a little too much this time. Please, Miss Shadow, allow me.
Luke requests as he carefully lifts the back of Elise's garb.
Fascinating.
Luke states with intrigue, eyeing the 4 marks on her back.
I don't know if fascinating's good, Father. I'm gonna need more than that. No, it's good, Luke assures. The cauterization on these wounds is fine work. The creature treated your wounds as well as she inflicted them. Well, that's good news, Elise says, pulling down her top. I'll go home and pop a few painkillers then. That ought to do the trick.
Elise's attention shifts as Dawn has everyone call it quits.
All right, everyone, let's wrap it up. We'll consider this mission success. Looks like the boxes contain nothing but stationery and other office supplies. Lock the beast up at the nest. Good work, everyone, especially you, Dancing Shadow and Father Luke.
Luke's attention shifts to Elise.
That smoke bomb was quite effective. Even without my blessing, it may have done some work. Did you craft it yourself, my dear? I did,
Elise replies.
It was a Koshugi Clan special. Gotta remember to thank Ninja Dave for teaching me that one. Do you need a ride, Miss Shadow? Nah, the agency's got it. Besides, I've gotta make a stop first. Need to pick up some peanut brittle.
And this concludes Chapter 6, Elise Versus.